They call ahead to West Colton Terminal, informing them about their problem. Then, Frank remembers that there's a set of houses at San Bernardino, right beside a curve. It was right there that the crew lost all hope. Locomotives jump the tracks, and the hoppers tumble down behind, flying through the houses like nothing. The Trona spills everywhere, covering what wasn't crushed, like a sandstorm that just went by. Literally every car and every engine jumped the track. People were still having their breakfast or taking a shower when this rude awakening came through their neighborhood. When the dust settled, the site was a complete mess. People feared something like this would happen, and now that nightmare was reality. Some people were even buried in what was once their homes. Even a swimming pool was no match for the train. Lead engines that suffered the worst damage laid upside down or on their sides, still smoldering, while the two helpers were mostly upright from the crash. Frank Holland amazingly climbs out of his crushed lead unit, but is badly injured with a punctured lung and several cracked ribs. The two crew members in the helper unit were lucky and escaped very serious injury. Since they were at the back, it received the least amount of force when the train came off the track. They desperately called dispatch for emergency services. Sadly, Conductor Brown was fatally killed in the lead unit, along with Alan Reese in the third. Additionally, two other people in their homes were killed, including 7-year-old Jason Thompson and 9-year-old Tyson White, who were crushed and asphyxiated when the train destroyed one of their houses along Duffy Street. In total, 4 people died, and 7 were injured. Then everyone asks, how could a train run away like this? And why? Vandals? Kinked air hose? Faulty brakes? A sleepy crew? What was it? Well, before that could be answered, there was still more trouble. No one realized that the train derailed on an underground gas pipeline buried 6 feet underground. The train didn't break it, however, but after the engines and the cars were cleaned out and removed, on May 25th at 8 in the morning, a dope and a backhoe was cleaning the spilled Trona. But despite the clear markings in the ground on where the pipe was, the operator accidentally made gashes into the gas line. And then, all fiery hell broke loose. The gas leaked and caught fire, destroying 11 more houses, 21 cars, and brutally burning 2 residents alive in the inferno. 5 of the houses that were destroyed were directly across from Duffy Street that were already crushed by the train, while another was the only house on the trackside on Duffy Street, and that was still fully intact after the crash, but was destroyed in the fire. 4 more houses received moderate smoke damage and fire damage, while 3 others only had smoke damage. The fire burned for 7 hours, sending plumes of heavy smoke into the air until it was finally brought under control. Total property damage was over $14.3 million. Interestingly, more of this damage was from the fire instead of from the train accident. Interesting, huh? Even though there were more fatalities in the derailment, it's still interesting. In total, now 6 people were dead from both incidents combined. Now the whole area was like a true war zone.